Yo, peoples, my brothers and sisters, welcome again to Kokra's Kitchen. Today is a special edition. And now a special edition, papa. And that me betra musani ebe jollof. Beef jollof with a twist. To be precise, curry beef jollof. Yeah? Today I'm going to be showing you how to do curry beef jollof. It's not complicated, but it's just a twist to our favorite Ghanaian jollof dish. Yeah? And tomorrow here, I've got some onions here, jene, some shallots, that's the onions baby brother. Then I've got some fresh beef here that's all been nicely washed, ready to go. Some carrots, some tomatoes, some rice. I'm using basmati rice because basmati rice is normally it cooks quickly, so it's ideal for me for jollof. Paprika, some curry powder. I've got here some tikka masala sauce, which will be out into it, yeah, and the beef, and some spices as usual. Okay, so it's simple. Just follow me. But before I go on, as always, if you like it, subscribe it. If you don't like it, don't subscribe it. So take my box down. So one pair and take it. Okay? Okra kitchen. Okay. First of all, you take your beef that's been washed, cleaned, yeah? A little bit of oil in there and bring it to frying point, yeah? So you dump the beef in there and hopefully it wouldn't be that long. It would start frying, yeah? In a bit of oil, as we say. Oof, I'm gonna splash this oil in my face. You gotta be careful, you know, that you don't splash the oil in your face, yeah? So this is gonna go in. I'll just put this one away. So the beef goes in there. You don't need to do it so high. The temperature doesn't need to be so high. Put the beef in the sana. And my temperature don't go too high. Kakra. Now, obey no small. Long. We say small. Kakra. Now beef, no. Small, pieces of beef. It's just small cube pieces of beef I bought. Nah? And you don't want so much because it's jollof. The beef is just an addition to the jollof that you can put in. I'm just frying it now and it's going to be part of our jollof. At some point, I'll be taking the beef out again. I think if you followed me sometimes, you notice that sometimes if you cook something too early, too quickly, it becomes mushy and too soft. The beef could be like that because jollof will take a bit of time to cook, yeah? So what's going to happen is I'm just frying this to give a nice base, and then I shall take the beef out at some point, yeah? Me frying the small. And do baby, me beef nefrim, beef no to nchanya. Wow. Not just a mustard onions, no other accoutrements. Okay. For those who don't understand tree, I'm just speaking to some of my tree brothers and sisters who may be able to understand this better in tree. What's happening here? Let me show you what's happening in this dish at the moment. It's just frying the beef. As you can see, the beef. There you go. Hold on, maybe to capture this okay for you. There you go. A bit difficult if you're holding the camera forward to capture it, but you can see what's happening. The beef is in there. Now, there you go. You stir it in slowly, and at some point, as I said, this beef is going to come out. What we don't want is to overcook the beef. And it's a small pieces, so they cook quickly. It's a beef, no? And so should be best say small slices into and chibiana being. Benjamin is made here. Number two a chance away. What? Name fat a bigger one. Let me settle inside. Yes, now beef no. They say no. They got to a more sieve no. Oh. Now I'm taking the beef out now. Because I think it's not that it's finished frying, no. I'll still put it in at some point, but I just want to start doing the onions and other stuff. So the beef will come back in because we don't want to over fry things, nah? Or overdo things. Nah. The beef no. For now no. I'll better rest it up. Wow. Don't know what happened. The beef no rest here. Whilst I rest no. Now the other accoutrements. It is good. And they say no. The onions do the good. Onions need journey. Onions is journey. I'm trying to speak Chi in English, so bear with me. But there's onions, there's Maggi, there's shallots, there's ginger, and there's one piece of Scotch bonnet in there. So I'll put that in there. And then start the mixing, yeah? In the meantime, our beef is nicely here, settled and waiting to join the party at some point. At this stage, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to be adding some spices, now. Now, we've got some all-purpose spice here. Just a tablespoon would do, not too much. Again, you don't want to overpower your stuff, no? Secondly, I got some curry powder here. Remember, we're doing a curry flavored jollof rice. But, we're not going to overpower it again. Yeah? We don't want it to be overcarried. Yeah? So, 1 spoon of this. I've got 2 types of curries I'm going to use. Now, this is the normal curry. A tablespoon of this. Will go in there. It'll give you a nice yellowish color, as you would see. No? As you put it in there, you get your nice yellowish color. There we go. See? Everything bubbling and sizzling. So there's going to be more ingredients going in there now. Intimidate on the can why. More want it, you know, abrafuno. Me the curry powder ka cregu. They are 3 bar. And I made the all purpose so at 3 bar. You say me the paprika so every good. Paprika no. They are very good. I know nyashe. Paprika no me the bear 2 or 3 tablespoons the 2. Oh. Say na me make say. Me pesa onions no caramelize. I've loved say caramelize. Caramelize not just a 6 really a year woman about onions. Sorry, you know. As I said, I want the onions to caramelize to generate that sweetness. For we're going to have lovely jollof rice with curry beef flavor. It's going to be good. Okay, so while this is going on, I'm going to show you another small trick. Whilst I was doing the beef, and I'm going to hide this a little bit. Yeah? Now, when you have brofo jollof, we are Ghana jollof, but it's more infused with some brofo styles, kakra, India styles. But wine is good for beef when it goes into the beef. That's another one, Melo. And this is now no yeah, the kakra. Until the kakra be before you. Don't worry about that. One must not put alcohol. The alcohol in evaporating. Flavors of the wine can't come. The alcohol will evaporate. Only the flavors of it will stay in there. This is going to augment the beef flavor because beef generally likes that wine fruity flavor. So I'm going to do some mellow. Yeah. on this one because I like the fruitiness of mellow. It's not going to be too much. That's going to go in there. No, not at all. The mellow, you see, you don't want things to burn, but the mellow will go in there. Now just a few tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. I can already smell those flavors. Now again, don't worry, yeah, your children are gonna eat jollof and you think, oh, there's wine in there. Don't worry. All the alcohol from the wine, I can even smell it. Everything is gonna come out, yeah? Now, your kids are not gonna be drunk, yeah, having this dish. Definitely not. In fact, you're gonna have a good night's sleep. Mom, don't worry. Something you never evaporated. Why? Mama, we would dear, Jollof, you would dear ombro, there be ombro. Wine can crave you the gum. Now, why not? Up a beef. And at this stage, no, that's how the beef, no. I'll put the beef back in here. Okay? At this stage, the beef has gone back in there. There's some juices from the beef in here you can keep for later when the sauce needs a bit more, let's say, juice and water and stuff. I'll put it in there. Yeah. Now, one other flavor I haven't forgotten, but it's going to go in there. It's our favorite. What's that? Garlic powder. Yeah. Tablespoon again, not too much. And then here we have the very hot, straight from the shop, cayenne chili hot pepper powder. Yeah. Now this, you gotta be careful. I think, don't try this at home. Yeah. If you're doing it, I say take a spoon and take some out. Don't pour it like me. I'm an expert, and that's my spoon anyway. Yeah. So just a bit, tablespoon. That would do. You can always add a bit more if you want to. I like spice, so sometimes I like it to be really fiery and hot, yeah? So, don't worry, the pepper is good for them. There's ginger, garlic, paposhito in there, everything in there. Yeah, can you see how things are developing in there slowly? Yeah, this is going to be our jollof base. Now, for those of you who don't know how jollof is made, this one is called jollof with a twist. Beef curry flavored jollof. Yeah. So now, anybody has had tikka masala before? It's just going to be a little bit again, only a little for my job. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Not going to be too much. So the tikka, just 1 teaspoon for me, is gonna come in there. Yeah. I use 2 teaspoons for 1 tablespoon. Okay. I can smell that. Yeah. I can smell that. That is coming up good. So, more munim. Some flavors. Where do you tikka masala? It's a kind of curry sauce. Wow. I know. Kakra. Now they go. Why? Making already no. Yeah, the kakra gum. Yeah, the curry powder is kakra gum. It's the same between smell it. Between in here beef no, curry no, wine no. Oh, the beer inside here. Paposhito no crowd inside. To be mashing, I'm mashing the pepper in here. Then mash it paposhito no crowd. Maybe beer collect. Okay. Yegusu. tomato. This is some tomato I'm using. Yeah, I don't have any tomato. What's it called? Tin tomato. So I'm using some tomato from the bottle, which is good. It's not ketchup, so it's not sweet, but it's tomato, so it's good. So that goes in. Next, we would have a little bit of black pepper. Don't worry about that. My spices go in. Some of the spices I put in at a later stage because I don't want them to burn. Yeah? Spices need to be or the chains and the boom. Because when I check what inside that, not a shit. It's black pepper, no curries, no me boom no. Put the big boom a bit later. Yes, sir, a shit. Wow. So to avoid things burning, don't put them in too early. You can put them in as you go along a bit later. Okay, now it's time for our tomato puree. Yeah, this is tomato puree. It can come in a tin, it can come in a tube like this, like toothpaste. This is red toothpaste. Aye, tomato paste. To be by tube, must say it is a toothpaste, but your toothpaste too. And you don't know meow. You bet meow bears are 3 minutes. A 3. A goom. Wow. A 3 can see about 3 with a goom. Because open set. Where you know. Oh, jollof no. A tasty. Wow. One person jollof no to say tasty to say in Nigeria for a lot of jollof. Or more jollof no. Wow. But yeah, so Ghana yeah jollof. Now we know a Ghana or jollof augmented with curry. That's all. Way there. Difference between when other jollof is a curry no kwan and me go mama na yeah extra spice. You say yeah, yeah. Now normally I can use pancake too, but me say okay, me use pancakes here. Oh. Now sapani ebi wo ho a wo de mungu mu na o ye jollof a etumi etare asie no nti what I will do is I will take my time and do it slowly. So this is the juice from the beef, yeah, which I've put in there. So let this simmer. Wait there, mama, I eat concoction, no? Simmer slowly. Wow. Simmer slowly. Yeah, be okay. Yeah, be okay. Small, everything will simmer as time goes on. I mean, everything will be okay, right? Okay. And while this is simmering, what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do now? Put the fire a bit down. Yeah. I'll put it up in a bit, but I need some water. We're going to get to the stage where we need some water. So we're going to fill this with about 1,000 milliliters, yeah, of water. No more cold water. Remember, all the flavors in here are now cooked. The onions have caramelized, and it's time now to put in some water. Now, the water I'm going to put in, it's quite a bit of water I'm going to put in, because remember, we're going to cook rice in here. Now, jollof rice needs to, rice needs to soak up water, isn't it? Okay. Normally, you cook rice with water, but now you're cooking rice with some prepared kind of base sauce, and that rice now is going to soak up everything in here. Yeah, rice no. You the go in. Now, so the rice the go in. You show by 100 milliliters. Be can weigh no more. Wow, maybe brave, but enough because I'm going to put some rice in here. Wow. So there you go. Just a little bit more. And bring it to cook. Mama we no, I boil it kakra waho. And say no, just a beef no, bibia oh. Say, man boil it kakra. Na me the rice no, abegum. Na rice no, ewa ha. Maybe you so nice basmati rice. Wow. Basmati rice no, a cooking them. It may who say me use basmati rice now. It cook quite quickly, but on the other hand, who cooking it too quicker. One way and I am mashy. But basmati rice is a good rice for that. It's way make a whole rice. Now it be good. Why? So give us a sec.
This depends on find the perfect copy for you. Find out more on howtocopy.net.com. I'm going to senior manager. We know that as a manager, you're responsible for maintaining the success of the network against new challenges you to deal with every day. Our toolkit covers all aspects of management so that you can face any challenge with confidence and skill. Our content makes us special.
Okay, sorry for the going away for long. Just say rice in my hole. Oh, fine rice. Now I've washed the rice nicely. Kind of. Answer now be more no. Okay, in the 80s. Answer now mommy be no more no. That's the good table so. You. I should na mo bi na mu Beatles ne gogomi bi ne a rice bi wa pejasa na tenten na tatare ho sa bebre say there rice no fine mo bi enim plain ntin kora ba dancing omo nye djuma bia before no try kora the rice no be go ni ya titi bi yiyi mu nyina ma na ye clear bo wo bi bia wo. Anyway, I was telling about the story that before in the 80s, we used to have to pick our rice because the rice was very infested with worms and beetles and, but these days, you get nice, fresh rice which you can put in. So our rice is going to go in. Now, depending on how much you have, depends on how much rice you're going to, I would normally say for every cup of rice, a cup of water. So I've got about 4 cups of rice here and roughly 4 cups of water in there. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put that slowly in there and we're going to start doing the business of, mixing and hoping that what comes out will be a lovely beef and curry jollof. So we need to just let that simmer. Remember to be stirring very often. Don't stay without stirring. You have to come after every 2, 3, 4 minutes, come and stir. Because you don't want your rice to stick at the bottom, because if your rice sticks at the bottom there, it's gonna burn. And there'll be a layer of burnt and burn, and then you start getting that burnt taste coming into your whole jollof. No, you don't want that. So you keep on stirring as much as you can, okay? Now you see the rice in there. Let me show you one more time. Rice, no? Any beef, no? One more dance. Almost sa pan logo. Oh. With the mom slowly. The rice will soak up everything and you will see the beef will go in there and you wouldn't even see they will be hiding in the rice. Okay, so if you want to see how this jollof goes, sign up for part 2, which will be coming soon. Again, no likey, no subscribing, but if you like it, subscribing. Let's say open me YouTube but your mom take me. Why? Why? Ya mean shram. Bye bye.